Guess we have all been hearing about this new chill-out supplement called the ashwagandha root. Yes, it has a lot of benefits and the information in this video will change your life. As your favorite health and wellness channel, it is our job to track wellness trends. There are so many discoveries in the market involving herbs. Today, our focus is the adaptogenic herbs known as ashwagandha. Ashwagandha root is undeniably the most prolific adaptogen, thought to strengthen the body's ability to cope with stress. Who wouldn't want that? Unsurprisingly, our shelves now overflow with ashwagandha products. Still, all-time interest doesn't always translate into knowledge. What exactly does ashwagandha do, and how do we ensure we're taking it right? In this video, I'm going to share with you 10 amazing benefits of ashwagandha roots. So let's get to it. The ashwagandha plant is known as an adaptogen. Adaptogens are often called ancient herbs, but the idea of an adaptogen is fairly modern. The term itself was coined by Soviet toxicologist N.V. Lazarev in 1947. He aimed to describe substances with nonspecific resistance to adverse influences like stress. In other words, plants that keep us calm. Okay, what is ashwagandha? Ashwagandha is a member of the nightshade family and thus a distant cousin to tomatoes and eggplants. This herb has been used for thousands of years by Ayurvedic doctors in India to heal a wide variety of health problems. It is said to be a great natural way to increase your energy levels. Number 10. Slows down aging. From studies, ashwagandha has strong antioxidants that help keep the skin smooth, moisturized, and free from wrinkles by protecting the skin from UV damage, radical damage, stress, depression, and anxiety symptoms. This herb has strong rejuvenation effects, which in turn helps in delaying signs of aging. We could almost call it a youth potion. Number 9. Reduces stress, anxiety, and depression. The adrenal glands produce cortisol, a stress hormone that helps the body deal with anxiety-provoking situations. But the glands can't distinguish between temporary stressors or chronic stress that's stuck without a resolution. A study conducted showed that ashwagandha can help the body to better cope with the physical and mental symptoms of stress, helping to simultaneously calm and energize you. Specifically, ashwagandha can reduce cortisol levels by nearly 30%, resulting in fewer stress symptoms like nervousness and high blood pressure. Animal studies show ashwagandha to be a mood stabilizer for depression. In one study, it proved as effective as certain antidepressants for relieving social isolation behaviors and other depression symptoms. Number 8. Balances the immune system. The immune system is controlled by several mechanisms in the body, which, when stressed, can be prone to underfunctioning or overfunctioning. Autoimmune disease occurs when cells in the immune system get sensitized to the self and mistakenly mount an attack against certain organs, tissues, joints, or body systems. There are more than 100 autoimmune diseases, each with its specific immune malfunctions. And that is scary as it sounds. Fortunately, the ashwagandha can both suppress and stimulate the immune system. This means that it helps to modulate how the immune system functions. Also, it can improve the number of white blood cells and help to mount an attack against an actual viral or bacterial invader. And it can protect the body from potential self-attack. Number 7. Supports healthy blood sugar levels. Stress is more than internalized pressure or anxiety. It sets off a chain of physical reactions in the body, one of which is elevated glucose or blood sugar. Whether you are diabetic or not, high blood sugar can lead to problems that can eventually worsen or turn into a chronic disease like diabetes. Ashwagandha can reduce blood sugar in people who have diabetes, but also in people dealing with elevated levels of stress alone. To clear up the path, stress means increased cortisol levels. Increased cortisol leads to insulin sensitivity, which left unattended can cause diabetes. Number 6. Boosts thyroid function. Ashwagandha is often recommended for people who are dealing with hyperthyroidism or Hashimoto's disease. This is because it can help stimulate the production of T4, the primary thyroid hormone. It also normalizes TSH, the hormone that comes from the pituitary gland, and instructs the thyroid to produce more T4. This herb helps to improve the underlying communication that regulates thyroid production. This helps the thyroid do its job, even when suppressed or underfunctioning. Because ashwagandha stimulates thyroid hormone production, it will not help in cases of hyperthyroidism or Graves' disease, where the body is already dealing with too much thyroid hormone. Number 5. Promotes fertility in men. When an individual is stressed, his health can take a hit in so many ways, including reproductive ability. In men, ashwagandha can help to improve both testosterone levels as well as sperm count and mobility. Sperm is highly responsive to oxidative stress, and the antioxidant levels in ashwagandha are protective of sperm quality, leading to improved rates of pregnancy in those trying to conceive. Number 4. Protects neurological health. Stress in all forms can have long-term consequences for brain and mental health, especially when it comes to risk factors for brain disorders like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and Huntington's disease. Ashwagandha protects brain cells and keeps them from free radical damage associated with aging and diseases of aging. The adaptogen can also improve memory, attention span, and processing skills independent of Alzheimer's or brain disorders. It can even improve the brain's ability to learn, making it good for young and old alike. Number 3. Promotes women's health. Ashwagandha has several health benefits for women specifically, and not just helping to reduce stress levels. It can boost sexual function in women and can also help to control fibroids. Studies conducted with animals also show that it might address hormone instability and imbalance in PCOS, which is a leading cause of infertility in women. Ashwagandha is also helpful for menopause and the host of accompanying unpleasant symptoms. It can help to regulate hormone balance, reducing hot flashes, anxiety, irritability, sleep problems, and mood swings. Number 2. May prevent cancer cell growth. While there is no human research that shows that ashwagandha has anti-cancer properties, there have been animal and lab studies that show hopeful effects. With afrin, a compound in ashwagandha, has been shown to induce apoptosis, the programmed death of cancer cells. Withafrin is known to disrupt the function of cancer cells by promoting the formation of reactive oxygen species inside the cells. In addition, some studies have shown that tumors treated with ashwagandha have higher cure rates than those that are not, meaning that ashwagandha-treated tumors are less likely to grow back. Number 1. Reduces inflammation. Inflammation is the body's natural response to infections, toxins, and trauma. Typically, the body will produce an anti-inflammatory response as a way to restore balance. However, with chronic pain, the body is unable to regulate the inflammatory response, thus resulting in chronic pain and imbalance. Ashwagandha has proven to be effective in reducing inflammation levels in patients treated with it compared to a placebo or other anti-inflammatories. It functions by suppressing pro-inflammatory cytokines. One particular study found that treating rats with ashwagandha led to a considerable reduction in paw swelling, a form of inflammation. This means that ashwagandha has particular potential as a treatment for osteoarthritis and similar conditions. Now, who should avoid taking the ashwagandha root? Ashwagandha, as awesome as it sounds, shows a lot of promise for numerous stress and hormone-related conditions, but it isn't right for everyone. If you fall into these categories mentioned, please do not engage with this herb. Since the plant is a nightshade, people who are sensitive to other nightshade plants like tomatoes might want to avoid it. However, a supplement contains much less than a dietary source of nightshade, so is not always clinically contraindicated. It's not for people with an overactive thyroid or Graves' disease, and it should also be avoided in women who are pregnant. If you take antidepressants, anti-anxiety medications, or anything else that has a cognitive effect, always check with your doctor to rule out interactions. How do you take ashwagandha? Ashwagandha often comes in the capsule or powder form, taken in various doses depending on the purpose. The average recommended dose is between 300 and 500 milligrams of root extract, which should be taken the first thing in the morning in a single dose, or in the morning and evening in divided doses. Pairing ashwagandha with stress-reducing self-care is the most effective way to find long-term relief from chronic stress. You can find ashwagandha at most health food stores, among health practitioners, and online. Be sure to look for a root extract, not a leaf, and double-check other ingredients to avoid fillers. Ensure you work with your doctor to determine the right dose for you, as some products recommend wildly different intake amounts. Some research shows that as much as 1,250 milligrams daily in divided doses is highly effective. In summary, ashwagandha is a potent herb with numerous medicinal and therapeutic properties, In many ways, it helps the body to cope with stress and can reduce anxiety, depression, and thyroid problems, and even lead to better blood sugar levels. Always remember to check with your doctor before starting any new supplements and look out for signs of your sensitivity. Tell us what you use ashwagandha for in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. As always, stay safe and stay healthy.